Ambition TV.
Let me go in on this to warm up. Can you hear me? Alright, you ready?
I'm the greatest.
Hi.
When I eat on my plate, baby, hope you waiting. I ain't eating after nobody. I'm touching the plate first, and everybody ate. That is great. Obama ain't no way. Everybody gotta hate. Now where you running with your funds? You said you gon' run it up, and now you looking down. Yeah. Hello, booty fat. Oh my God, it jiggles jello. If I hit.
Ambition TV.
I actually gotta bounce this bitch. This the open version. I dropped this today. New op pack on SoundCloud. Be up on Apple Music, Spotify, all that jazz. Within a couple days, so look for that new op pack. But I'm bouncing the open version right now. I'm finna send that bitch off. Somebody already asked. First, I was on Instagram. First person who commented they wanted to get on it for the remix. They getting the open version, so somebody finna get blessed. So the remix coming soon.
Remix coming soon.
And new music May 1st.
New music May 1st?
Plug Lingo, Trap Money Food, and Fergo Badass. Produced by Good Job Jaheim.
Good job, Jaheim. Bad. Yo. Welcome to a Houdini Hour of Power. Yeah, we're back, man. I want to thank you, Vic, first for letting me over. Let me get this interview, man. I really appreciate it, dog. Really appreciate it, man.
Always a pleasure.
Right now, as you can see, got my Going Too Crazy pants on. New Swerving shirt out. Make sure you cop. Link,
Swerving.
you feel me? Swerving. Link's gonna be down here at the bottom. I'm gonna make sure link's gonna be down here at the bottom when you see this video. And Vic, you just said you just dropped some new music, right?
I did just drop some new music. New op pack.
New iPad?
New op pack. That's what we about to smoke on. Yeah, I'm revamped. I'm kind of in a new wave of Who Asked Vic, Trap Money, whoever you wanna be.
Mm.
I'm kind of in a new wave right now. I'm just kind of making whatever I feel like at the moment.
Mm.
It's not even like I'm trying to actually make music. It's more of just I'm just making in the moment music. I don't come into the studio every day. Like everybody be like, yeah, I'm in the studio every day. Not me. I'm in here, nigga. I'm in here probably like 3 hours in a week.
I feel that. I definitely feel that. Because, bro, like, I see you were working with Manipool, something like totally different, just like something different from outside of like this Trap Money that I've heard, over the next 2-3 years I've been listening to you.
Yeah.
Just what was that all about? Because I know the OPAC's probably gonna be back in your Trap Money shit.
Well, fucking Trap Money is still in the Manifold shit. Trap Money and Poof Aspect still in that shit.
Oh damn!
It's just I've been thinking about the future, like where we gonna be in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Where can music be in the next 10 years?
Facts.
And what I'm doing is I be playing a lot of, I haven't been playing it recently, but I've been thinking about it a lot, just at radio.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go back and listen to that music and the game, that game was in the future itself on Dreamcast. It's like 90s fucking, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. Yeah, Dreamcast was really in the future on that.
And the whole game, it was a street graffiti war. They were against the cops, but it was also gang violence. But it was mainly like based around like hip hop music and an underground, like St. Louis is underground, like it's an underground scene.
Right. I definitely feel that futuristic vision that you got, because a lot of times as artists, you know, we see what you see on like Instagram, you know, like no hate, I love Cardi. We see Cardi, but then we're like, that's it, that's what we gotta be. But it's like he changes, and then now we're stuck on his old wave, and we're like, dang, like, well, that's not it no more. Do we just switch to his way? But it's like, you gotta be ahead of his curve. You gotta be ahead of what's next if you really want to be, you know, in the light.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even when I just started like music, when I was coming out with like, I was doing, of course, like the new wave, like rage shit, kind of like, I want to say before everybody, because I mean, it was like SoundCloud rap at the time, so like, of course it was like Comethazine and shit like that, but like, I was, when it came to like the rage shit, I guess, like the X, like, I was making that form first, and like people didn't understand my music at first. Didn't understand it. You can go back and look at Stop Playing Me, and literally I'm talking about like Dutchess, fucking, just the whole bringing the punk aspect into like St. Louis. Nobody, not too many people were like really into that. I mean, people were into it, but they weren't doing it within their music, and I just brought that shit out.
I feel that.
And I was just like, this is my music, I'd rather make this sort of shit, because like, I can talk about the same shit any of these other niggas do in the same fashion. Right. And of course with X at the time, he was like coming out that made me more comfortable with like dropping shit like that. Because it was like, all right, this is what I like. And now it's like, okay, there's actually people doing something different. So I don't have to, because I still can't rap. Still can't rap.
You say you can't rap?
I'm like 3-4 years strong. Can't rap.
Today, yeah, I ain't got much to say, cause today is my mother's birthday, yeah, disappointed but I'm Jesus' son, if you cross my family let off that gun, only if I'm counting money then I'm having fun, only if I'm counting money then I'm having fun, cook me up a jambalaya dish, I'll fuck it up, I've been making hits like double solo cup, I
fucking hate Saw Your Daughter. But we doing it.
The fans are probably gonna get visual slaughter your daughter.
The fans ain't gonna get that.
Oh my god.
The fans ain't gonna get that.
I'm getting crazy
like
information.
Fans ain't gonna get that.
Oh my god.
My next video. And like the thing is, I'm dropping new music.
New music?
And I'm shooting for the old shit because it's in my heart. Like, the next video is like literally for my videographer. So just know he made the beat, and it's definitely a classic of mine. And I got a very good vision for it.
Bet. And I saw you said you're gonna drop a mixtape or an album?
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna drop. I don't even know if I'm gonna drop anything. I mean I got so many ideas. I got the Jungle album I'm working on for like Child Garden. That's with Haley, and you know, it's gonna be some shit like Haley, but it's within that range, like nigga, I can't tell y'all my secrets like fucking Child Garden. Just go to SoundCloud, run the numbers up, figure yourself out. You'll figure yourself out.
Bet.
Yeah, fuck. Where was I going?
You said
my train of thought. Fried.
no, it's all good, man. Because I guess that Child's Garden is just the sauce that you can say, and other
Child Garden, like fucking they're the sauce. Like I don't know, and then I don't like since I haven't really been making music like that. It's really just been like raves. It's like
yeah, how have those been? I've seen you been going to a couple of them. I was just like
fucking fire, fucking.
Is that the new wave?
That is the new wave. Like, get on the new wave. The new wave is the raves and the roller events. If you see a roller event, go. Bet. Those are the wave. Like all that other shit, like is not it. Not it. Roller events, underground shows. Be on Instagram. Be on Instagram. Try Money Food.
Time out to say, you feel me? RP Lil D, RP Sosa, free Nolan, free Reed, free Dush, free Baby, yeah, that's right, free D-Boy, free all the guys, you know, fuck 12.
I feel like it's me against the world. I feel like it's me against the world. I feel like it's me against the world. I get cold. Bitch, I'm cold. Bitch, I'm cold. I get cold. Bitch, I'm cold. Bitch, I'm cold. I get cold. Bitch, I'm cold. Bitch, I'm cold. I get cold. Bitch, I'm cold. Bitch, I'm cold. I get cold. Where should I start? Scars all over my heart. Scars all over my heart. In the back and he told me again, I'ma get racks and go cut me a bean. Fuck around and fuck a friend. Niggas ain't tryna do that today. I been going through some called pain. Free D stone hero seats. Niggas were dope when I chose that bitch. Had to get the bag, big girl. My ex bitch, man, my new bitch dick. Chopper with slime, you know I got kids. Chopper go do for my song. Niggas ain't new to this, we outside. Nigga, I'm down by mine. I can get cold. I hang with some cold hearts. Brody got scotch tape over his pain. Still waking up with this pain. They ain't gon' like when you on top. Still in the hole with the gloss. Looking for gas, come shot, bitch. You know where we at on the block. Fuck 12, they stay on that hot shit. I'ma throw cash in on my hot spit. I'm a free.
I've been real fucked up, can you tell? Put my new bitch in Chanel. My whole life been through hell, but God on my side, I can't fail. Can you tell? Can you tell?
Welcome to another Houdini Hour. Thank you. I need to clap. Stop. So, I'm here with Vish, better known as Sean.
How you doing?
I call him Sean Curry.
Co-host extraordinaire. Demon.
Whoa. And we're going to be going over an XXL pressuring freestyle of as many as we can just remember. I mean, we all have the notorious 2016. I hear it all the time. 2016, 2017, the best music ever made. And to a large part, I do find myself going back to that time period and listening to music. I mean, it is hard to deny. Like, I have this weird attraction to these songs from that past that I check my Spotify top, 2022?
It's unreal.
Dude, I think I had like 2 Playboy Cardi songs from that Die Lit album on it. So I'm just like, bro, like, I may be wrong with the time period it's from. But still, the music in the past by these artists on the freshman list have really shaped our music, bro. It really has.
Yeah, I believe so. I feel like the big era of rap kind of died in, I want to say 2018. I feel like that was kind of the last shot that XXL had to make people relevant. And like the people who was on 2018, pull it up. Who was on 2018?
I can't even, because that's the year after XXX and them, right? So, I think 2017 had Playboy Cardi, XXX.
Yes, Ski Mask, Pump, Smoke Perp, JID, Black Boy, like Trippie Redd.
Yeah, Ski Mask and JID had a pretty good cipher.
Yeah, I mean, like from there, who's still relevant? Like Ski, Trippie just put out a pretty decent album.
Yeah, JID still making some songs.
Does he? I haven't kept up with him too much. Yeah, but yeah, like they kind of Wi-Fi's funeral, but I mean he stopped making music after X.
Yeah, and that whole St. Louis fiasco thing that went down.
Man, yeah, no. So like I feel like 2018 was kind of the last little shot. Not saying that rap died, but it's definitely gotten stale nowadays, man. Like, there's no denying that.
Yeah, I feel like rap, in my honest opinion, I don't know if rap really got stale, but I feel like we're more into the TikTok era, which is more of like you have to have that one-liner or that catchy verse that everyone wants to listen to, or you got to make that type beat that everyone's been playing because, you know, it's the new trending sound. honestly feel like the biggest problem with music right now, since we're in the TikTok era, is the underground people are not truly promoting their music the right way. Everybody's trying to chase that quick dollar. Everybody's trying to chase that sudden success that you really can't get overnight. I mean, a lot of people are trying to chase that. I mean, you're losing those people who are like J. Cole, who are like Big Sean, who are like Kanye, who are like Jay-Z, who put in years of effort and work, and that's why they became one of the best artists of all time.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. Do you think that the 2016 class kind of put the bar too high for these artists and new people because of that reason, because of the overnight success, things like that? Because most of these underground artists, they've been trying to put them out for a while, and yeah, that definitely has to go with like the promoting and things like that. But do you think that it made it harder for them, and they're like, man, all this time and I still haven't really like broke out type thing, or like it's not really noticed?
I feel like the big problem is when I looked at, for prime example, dude, when NLE Choppa first came out with his Shot of 1, I was on Twitter and saw him going viral and trending to the first, in the studio. There was there's a process, right? There's a process of like, you have to either go viral or trend before you blow up, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of these artists, that's what they did, right? I mean, prime example, when we were talking about Dat Piff. Dude, Dat Piff back then was when I first heard Lil Boat, when I first heard Lil Uzi, when I first heard Cardi B, when I first heard, all the dedications by Lil Wayne. I mean, those platforms were, just like SoundCloud. I mean, everybody says SoundCloud era, the SoundCloud rappers. But a lot of those people, bro, before that little era, people were being heard on Dat Piff. So, I mean, there was times, that's what I'm trying to like really say now. It's like they really were not overnight successes. You know what I'm saying?
Think straight, I can't think straight, yeah. Think straight, I can't think straight, yeah. Think straight, I can't think straight, yeah. And I'm in my bag, let's get it. And we went from rags to riches. And I fuck with sassy bitches. You know I fuck with the classy bitches. You know I fuck with the nasty bitches, yeah. Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. I'm in love with you. When I say that, I'm not trolling. Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. I'm in love with you. When I say that, I'm not trolling. Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. Rolling, man, my shooters got their ass on polish. Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. I'm in love with you. When I say that, I'm not trolling. Ain't have to do me like that. Ain't have to do me like that.
Like, hearing old Uzi in like 2013 was totally different in 2016. Hearing Little Boat on what I think it was like, he had like the whole Boat crew together when he was back in like Minnesota days. I mean, that's totally different from Boat now. So I mean, a lot of those artists where I hear the growth and everything, a lot of them are like industry plans, or like you said, trying to pull the overnight success that's not really real. That's not real.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these artists have been like going hard from the longest time. Especially like, well, let's look at Lil Baby and Gunna. Young Thug had them in the background of videos back in 2014, 2015, before they even really had, their little collab album. They've been around. There was years in the making. So I feel like that's what a lot of these artists aren't really seeing, is these artists, even Trippie Redd, he moved from Ohio to Atlanta. And he really was out there, like, there's there's a process, and these artists are not really realizing that today. They're not realizing it. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I don't know. Music is evolving in a lot of different ways, and a lot of like, I don't want to say older fads, but like, because like the other genres, they never died down, and they weren't ever really fads either. So that's another word. But like the other genres, they're kind of getting a revival now because people just aren't being creative. Like, you know, if it's not a featuring Uzi song or like a Uzi album or like Travis Scott or Drake, the biggest one, you know, like nobody's really listening to hip hop like that. I mean, Rod Wave, his album's #1 right now.
Yeah, I think
right?
it's about to be. I think next week it's gonna be #1.
Yeah, that's more R&B though. I wouldn't really consider that hip hop, but I mean, he had hip hop songs. He just put out that one song with 21's. Pretty sure. Right?
Yeah, I think it was 21.
Let me turn to the mic. Hello, world. Hello, Houdini.
Hello?
Stress, drama, break. That's why I rap like this. You don't wanna get involved. I had your mama call, and I heard you a player. I never see you ball. You just a falling star. You ball at LeVar. I know they can't hang with us. Yo, shorty off angel dust. She ain't talking about taking a test like Elon Musk. We may lay low, but
we're going to design cities, buildings, structures, architecture. We're going to create our own cars. We're going to create our own language. Now, for me, like, I painted clothes before I learned how to sew clothes. Like, right, I'm cold with the sewing machine. Like, I'm tough, you know, I could work 6 different types of sewing machines. Motherfuckers gonna charge you $100,000 for $1 million worth of the game, or $2,000 for $1 million worth of the game. You know the code. The game to be sold, not told. I don't need you to tell me shit. Just drop a dime. I'ma add that shit up. All my bitches love me forever, bustin' these hating hussies and these niggas busters. I'm deaf like Russell and dope like hustlers. That shit was hard. Yeah, man, Man-Made, we really killed it, man. So for the Man-Made, it was a tribute to Basquiat, you know. Basquiat being one of my favorite artists, man. Like, how can you not love Basquiat as a black artist? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, he's like literally the Christ, the Messiah of art. And he like Jesus, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like art, when it comes to like African-American artists or colored artists in America, you know what I'm saying? Like, he said he was gonna do what he was gonna do. He became a rock star with this shit, you know what I'm saying? He sold $1 million worth or billions and shit. His shit going crazy to this day, you know? So, the thing about Basquiat people don't really know is that with Basquiat, he started painting clothes before he started painting pictures, you know? And his clothes that he painted, he had a clothing line that was called Man-Made. You know, and I saw that on one of his documentaries. Now, for me, like, I painted clothes before I learned how to sew clothes. Like, right, I'm cold with the sewing machine. Like, I'm tough, you know, I could work 6 different types of sewing machines at this point. But, Basquiat, he was painting clothes before he started painting pictures, and I was painting clothes before I started sewing, and people used to try to act like I wasn't a designer, you know. Major shout out to my homegirl, Chris Cole, man, one of the dopest fashion designers in the city, man. Really got the game and gone with it. Honestly, ain't nobody really fucking her right now when it comes to the level of how bossed up she is, and her quality of service that she delivers when it comes to her customers and clients. You know what I'm saying? She is a black woman, entrepreneur, and she has her own store, her own couture shop on Washington in the garment district. You know what I'm saying? And she young, and she a mom. You know what I'm saying? Young mom, you know what I'm saying? Just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? That's my roadie. Shout outs to Ish Henderson, you know what I'm saying? Ish and Chris, you know what I'm saying? They really gave me the game when it came to sewing, you know what I'm saying? They embraced me, you know what I'm saying? Let me roll with them, you know what I'm saying? Click clack like that. It was moments where we would be helping each other with each other's fashion shows. Ish had me help her with one of her shows, and I had a couple sewing machines in my house, and Ish came over and she showed me how to work them. She just pretty much, how she showed me how to work them was she started the machine up, she threaded it, and she made an outfit on it. I wasn't even paying attention to what she was doing. She just threaded it and made an outfit on it. And I was like, you just made that on that? And she was like, yeah. I was like, damn, this motherfucker work. So she pretty much was like, you just need to learn how to sew in a straight line. She showed me how to sew in a straight line, you know, and I be telling motherfuckers, you drop a dime, I'ma add it up. I don't need $1 million worth of game. Motherfuckers always talking about $1 million worth of game. You know? Fuck you and your $1 million worth of game. Motherfuckers like they don't want to tell you nothing. Motherfuckers gonna charge you $100,000 for $1 million worth of game, or $2,000 for $1 million worth of game. You know the code. The game to be sold, not told. I don't need you to tell me shit. Just drop a dime. I'ma add this shit up, cause I'm smart. I put 2 and 2 together. You know what I'm saying? So, show me how to sew in a straight line. Then she, it's a thing that's very intricate, very, 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 very important part when it comes to making garments. Like I was saying, I only painted clothes. People used to try to treat me like I wasn't a designer. I used to try to be in these shows. They'd look at me, turn their face up at me like I wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was still doing motherfucking shit, not even making shit, just shit crazy in St. Louis. That's why I really, really took it and put the power in my hands and started doing my own shows, doing my own thing, built my name up, built my brand up. Now I'm one of the dopest motherfuckers in the city. When it comes to fashion shows, I have top tier shows, not just fashion shows, art shows as well, that I design all the artwork for. The man-made show, it was all of my art, you know what I'm saying? 40 pieces of art, big art. No, it was probably like 30. We did 40 at the other one, at the after the end of the world. It was more like along the lines of, 30 pieces, all everywhere, including sculptures and big ass pieces like, you know what I'm saying, these pieces you see sitting behind me, these are actually pieces of art in the process of being made right now, you know, and as the journal progresses, you'll be able to see more work being done on these. But so shit, I learned how to sew. When I learned how to sew, I went from 0 to 100. But man-made was very important to me because similarly, I was just painting clothes. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get back to my roots. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go crazy with the painting. You know what I'm saying? I still sold a lot of garments for the man-made show, but it was more focused on the art. It was more focused on the aesthetic. It was more focused on these big-ass paintings that I had that was tribute to Basquiat. You know what I'm saying? Big-ass pieces, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Ken. Came and bought one right out the studio for $4,500. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. That's when I broke the barrier. That's when we really started art trapping. Ultimate artist, your favorite designer. It's a friendly reminder to say sucker free, man. Y'all know what it is. 2024, we ain't taking no shorts. We on that. We got the Donna Solaria exclusive timeless hoodies in stock now. You can get them in yellow gold or you can get them in straight gold with the white Donna Solaria at the top. We got the Solar Society Sun Disc hats in stock. And we just really on that, you know, like I want to motivate y'all to stay on it, keep killing it, keep grinding. If 2023 we did our thing, 2024 is about to be some shit you couldn't even imagine. One of the most successful shows I've ever done. It sold out, you know what I'm saying? Like, we killed the game. I did the Supermodel sweepstakes where I gave models incentives for selling tickets. And I ain't talking about that weak shit the other people be doing. I'm talking about real shit. I'm talking about I still got models right now that I need to get shit done for when it comes to like couture dresses getting designed by Rocket Supernova, commercials, video shoots, interviews, you know what I'm saying? Supernova jeans, Supernova tees, you know what I'm saying? Like, all money in, whatever you need, we got it. It's a one-stop shop. Everything I do, I invest in myself. So I put myself in position to have everything I need at my fingertips, at my disposal, where I don't need anybody else do anything for me. And in turn, it allows me to be very resourceful for those around me. You know what I'm saying? Because I not only need these, I can not only use these resources for myself, but I can share them with others or create a service. You know what I'm saying? So you get the bang for your buck. So that man-made went fucking crazy. He was in that motherfucker lit. I'm talking about shut the city down, showing them who do it, and like everybody saw it. Anybody was there. And then the same night, it was music at the intersection. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big event in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? But like, no cap, Rocket Supernova wasn't there. It ain't no shade at music at this intersection. I just happen to have my event on the same night. But when I say we ain't lose no sleep, we ain't lose no money, we ain't lose no clients, we ain't lose no motherfucking support. The motherfucking venue at the Mississippi Underground was packed front and back. We in that bitch. We was in our own universe. And that's what's important. That's something I want to point out to y'all. Fuck what anybody else got going on, man. Like, for real, like, we can appreciate what others got going on, but don't base your success off of what other shit going on. Level your internal powers up. Shit. Meditate. Pray. Put your best foot forward. Actually stand on the shit that you be talking about, you be wanting to do, and move in the right guidance and trust in yourself. You'll be surprised how people, places, and circumstances surround you so that you can have favorable outcomes. We shut that motherfucker down. Big traction. That shit was lit front to back. I'm talking about crazy. Shout out to my girl DJ Energy, you know what I'm saying, who always got the music and vibes right. So we finna kill it 2024. 2024, I gotta pop my shit. Because I feel like I've been letting motherfuckers do their thing. I'm chilling. I'm watching. I'm like, oh, okay, that was a cool show. Oh, okay, that was cool. Oh, the new design's nice. Oh, yeah, that's cool too. But see, this thing about me, I exist in a space of unlimited creative potential. No one can do what you do how you do it. And Rocket Supernova is continuously expanding, continuously innovating, continuously perfecting his craft, continuously to outdo the things that he has done. So I just watch, pay attention, because this 2024 show about to be bigger and more grandeur than any show I've done so far. It's just like that. I have a unique eye and understanding of fashion. I don't need to go to school for this shit. I'm going to school for aerospace engineering because I'm Rocket Supernova. I'm gonna be building fucking spaceships and shit. Like, because the end game is bigger than this. We building spaceships, we building cities, architecture and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're going to design and create the futuristic clothes. We're going to implement the new level of cosmic genius and really pour into the creative arts and inspire everyone to be creative more, which will in turn create jobs and more entrepreneurial activities in the community, which will create more jobs. We're going to design cities, buildings, structures, architecture. We're going to create our own cars. We're going to create our own language. We're going to create our own computers. We're going to create our own spacecrafts. And in turn, we're going to create a whole new civilization and society.
Hi, my name is Anthony, aka Vooch.
And I'm his wife, Angie.
And this is the Slow to Speak with Vooch podcast. At different times in our lives, we are faced with loss of different kinds, whether the loss of someone we love or something we hold dear to us. When supporting the griever, it is hard to know what to say or what to do. Well, I'm excited for this season on Slow to Speak with Vooch podcast. My wife, Angie, and I will be discussing some suggested etiquettes when supporting a griever.
Over the past 10 years, I have experienced so many losses, family and relative losses, friend losses, job losses, and health loss. Experiencing loss upon loss to me felt like a wave of water that just kept hitting my face to the point of leaving me breathless. In my experience with losses, I found that many were unaware of the proper etiquettes to use when supporting the grieving. So I was encouraged by a friend to write down my experiences. This led to family, friends, and me to write a book called Suggested Etiquettes for the Grieving. These suggestions are only a framework of ways to consider when supporting a person grieving any loss.
These following podcasts are going to be with the authors of the book, so please enjoy. Hi, my name is Anthony, aka Vooch.
And I'm his wife, Angie.
And this is the Slow to Speak with Vooch podcast. At different times in our lives, we are faced with loss of different kinds, whether the loss of someone we love or something we hold dear to us. When supporting the griever, it is hard to know what to say or what to do. Well, I'm excited for this season on Slow to Speak with Vooch podcast. My wife, Angie, and I will be discussing some suggested etiquettes when supporting a griever.
Over the past 10 years, I have experienced so many losses, family and relative losses, friend losses, job losses, and health loss. Experiencing loss upon loss to me felt like a wave of water that just kept hitting my face to the point of leaving me breathless. In my experience with losses, I found that many were unaware of the proper etiquettes to use when supporting the grieving. So I was encouraged by a friend to write down my experiences. This led to family, friends, and me to write a book called Suggested Etiquettes for the Grieving. These suggestions are only a framework of ways to consider when supporting a person grieving any loss.
These following podcasts are going to be with the authors of the book, so please enjoy. So today we're going to discuss part 1, etiquettes for the grieving person. So etiquette 1 is entitled, Shh, please use fewer words. You start out with a scripture from James 1:18 through 19. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Why is this the first etiquette in helping someone who's grieving?
First of all, I want to make it clear that you stole your podcast from me. This is one of my go-to scriptures. This is a scripture that has shaped and molded me over the years because I had to learn the scriptures to be quick to listen, slow to speak, because, as I told you before, I would challenge you if I think that you were trying to share something with me and try to make it seem like it was from God when it was really your opinion.
Right.
And in other situations. But what made me use this scripture is because I noticed that when I would share with others how I was feeling, the funny thing is they would say, well, let us in, let us help you. And so when I started sharing, they would listen for a little bit. And not everybody, but many would listen for a little bit. And then they just go into all those things that I was telling you that they were saying. And in those moments, I knew their intentions were sincere, but their attempts to help me to alleviate my pain of losses really didn't alleviate it. It kind of made it worse. And I don't think they knew it because what made it worse is that they weren't listening.
Right.
they were just trying, I just felt like someone was trying to fix it or trying to hurry up and get me through.
They were kind of quick to speak.
Quick to speak to try to comfort. And I get that. We try to comfort. I don't like seeing people in pain.
Right.
It's one of those things that I myself had to learn, that I tried to get people through pain. But then when I start experiencing it and all that pain and those emotions that come along with the losses, I started noticing, like, girl, shut up. Just listen. And that's what I honestly want to name the first etiquette, shut up. But I know it's a cuss word to certain kids. And in my grieving mind, that was the words that was coming to my mind. Just shut up. Just, you asked me to share, just shut up. And the way they, quote unquote, listened actually made me feel misunderstood. Because I tried to verbalize my pain, but I was often told how I should be dealing with my pain.
Is that you can, because a lot of times you really don't see yourself going 100%.
And I know you're an artist yourself, so I mean, this is better fit for you in that sort of realm. You know, I really love this, but what does that actually look like?
But have you made any visuals to go with those recordings? Have you done anything that you could really have done with that time and made more out of it? Have you recorded the session?
And that actually led me to stuffing it more, because I was already feeling like I wasn't doing things the right way. I felt shameful that I wasn't handling my pain good enough or the way that would please God. So when someone would cut me off and try to tell me, well, actually you shouldn't feel that way, because I actually had someone who said I shouldn't feel a certain way because they didn't get a chance to bury their parent like I did. And because they were too far away from them. And I'm like, loss is a loss.
Right.
Even when someone comes to me today and they say, well, I know you experienced a lot more loss than mine, so this may be nothing, like minimizing that pain. And I was just like, okay.
Now,
was this
like also in the church and out of the church?
This came from church, work, friends, family, all over. It was just so hard. And I am talking from a grieving mind. So it could have been so much better than what I'm saying. But I'm talking from a grieving mind, a mind of full of so many emotions of shame, guilt, and all that stuff. And so when someone cut me off and just started talking about what they thought should happen, or start talking about their problem, or start talking about what they feel is the best way of dealing with it, or how they saw someone else deal with it better, I was like, okay, you're not really trying to listen. And I just felt even more alone, because it felt like others were either trying to avoid me or they were trying to fix me, and they didn't seem to want to support me and deal with my multiple losses, because it was weird for them.
Right.
It seemed like they were trying to make themselves feel better.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, this is more painful for you than it is for me. So I just stopped talking.
How important is it to be an active listener, especially during this time?
I don't know if this applies to all grievers, but I felt that I was not being heard or understood. And like I told you before, I just put up a wall to stop the pain from being worsened. Anything someone said to me seemed to have an agenda. Or when somebody tried to serve me or help me, I couldn't trust it because I knew it would be short-lived.
Right.
Like, let me hurry up and serve you. Okay, I did my part. But the grieving don't last for a week as you're burying your person. It doesn't last for a month. It can go on for years. So I knew it would be short-lived. So I'm like, okay, thank you for the help you did now. I don't want to get used to it. And then it seemed like tactics to fix me or get me back to my old self. And that's a whole new book, to be honest, about grievers, because when a griever experience, from what I've noticed and what I've observed and what people have told me, once you lose someone, especially somebody of great significance in your life, it's like you don't go back to your old self sometimes.
Right.
Most of the time, you don't go back to your old self that I learned of, because it changes your life in so many ways. My mother was my major advisor when it comes to the Bible, when it comes to the workplace, when it comes to a lot of things. She was one of my major advisors. That was a major loss for me. And of course, other family members had other things, but that's just an example. But the main thing I try to remember, and especially in this book, is to make sure that when you're actively listening, you're also listening to make sure that if you need to stand down and ask them and say, hey, you probably need to see a therapist, because we cannot fix anybody. We cannot help anybody. I'll be very honest with you. Sometimes when people said things to me, it didn't matter what they said. So the person who told me to write this book, she was actually asking me to go to a therapist at first. And with us being in a small town, I found that most people in this town talk a lot to each other. And when I worked at my last place that I worked at an internship, I found that there was a lot of gossip that goes on when people go visit the clinics around here. So I didn't trust it. So I know that there are online therapists and other things that people can go to. And the one she was telling me to go to was a good one. But the book wound up being my therapy.
Gotcha. I mean, to be honest with you, for me, it was kind of hard, seeing you go through all of this. I know us driving up there, and just me trying to, support. A lot of times I didn't know what to say. I just listened.
They ain't getting their fucking money. That's all facts. They not getting their money. I'm still a G though.
Pay us the money, man.
I ain't paying y'all shit.
You is.
I'm not paying y'all shit.
You gonna pay us or else?
No, I'm not paying nothing.
You know what, man? He ain't gonna do what we need him to do.
You ain't.
Let me tell both of y'all something right now. If y'all some real G's, y'all get on y'all fucking knees and box me right now.
Get on our knees?
What are you talking about,
Who
bro?
the fuck get on their knees and fight, man?
Oh,
What the fuck you talking about, man?
Hey, you heard what I said, and I'm gonna say it like this. Now one of you motherfuckers, y'all don't want to see me.
Dude, we gonna fucking see you right now. Then wait till your girlfriend come home and see her too.
Right.
Hey man, fuck both of y'all.
Fuck us.
Yes. You heard what I said?
This motherfucker, man, he talking real tough on his knees. Dude.
I sure am. I don't care.
Hey, man, what the fuck?
You heard what the fuck I said, and like I said, but now one of y'all want to see me.
What the fuck you mean we don't want to see you,
You
bitch?
heard what the fuck I said. Both y'all step the fuck back too.
We gonna see you right now. Wait till your girl get here. We gonna see her too, bitch.
Hey man, fuck both of y'all.
Fuck us.
Yes. You heard what I said?
This motherfucker, man, he talking real tough on his knees.
I sure am. I don't care.
Ain't your fucking breath stink, dude.
Man, your breath stink.
Look at him, scared, man.
Yeah, I'm scared, man, but I'm a fucking G though.
You're a fucking G. Shoot.
chain.
Yeah.
I ain't scared of no motherfucking chain. You been wiping your ass with that?
Yeah. Like this, huh?
Beat him and shove it down his throat.
Yeah. Glad.
Fuck you and kill me, nigga.
Yo, who the fuck is that, man?
I don't know.
Selling Girl Scout cookies, man?
I don't know.
Who the fuck is it?
I don't know, man.
What he call us, bro?
Who the fuck is that, man?
I don't know.
Shit.
Fuck you, and why didn't you answer my phone calls?
I've been busy. You can't be coming up here while I'm working. I'm working. You acting like a bitch right now coming up to my job. Hey.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I ain't talking to nobody.
Let's go.
Okay.
Bro.
Hey, help, man. Hey, come on, man.
Bro, what you laughing at, dude?
Man, I'm laughing.
Man, shut your ass up.
Hey, bro, Dre, before you try to kill me, bro, think about all the memories we got from middle school to high school, bro.
Man, ain't nothing to think about, bro.
Bro, it is something to think about. We got hella memories. We used to kick it, bro.
Man, fuck that. You try to undress with your eyes and shit, bro.
Hey, bro, I had to do what I had to do.
Man, shut that gay shit up.
Hey, bro, I know it's gay, but I'm doing what I gotta do.
Man, I want to hear that, man.
I know, man, but I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm gonna keep saying that.
Hey, you was trying to check out my butt too, bro.
Yes, I was, bro. I'm
Man,
doing what I gotta
doing,
do.
bro.
Man, I'm doing what I gotta do.
Man, shut up, bro. And you eat ass too.
Hey, that's besides the point, but I will eat your ass right now to fucking get out this situation.
I'm not on that gay shit, bro.
I will eat your ass to get out this situation, bro.
Bro, fuck you, bro.
Man, come on, man.
Shut your gay ass up before I rock your ass.
I'll tell you something right now, bro. If you're a real ass nigga, you'll put that chain down and you'll fucking uncuff me and fight me like a man.
You ain't ready for that, bro.
Do it.
You ain't ready for that.
Do it.
Alright, bro. Fuck all that shit, bro.
Do it.
Fuck all that shit. I'm gonna uncuff your ass, bro.
Do it.
Uncuff your ass, bro.
Do it. Do it.
Uncuff your
Okay.
ass, dude. I'm ready for your ass, bro.
I ain't ready to beat your ass, bro.
Alright, bro. Come on.
Bro.
Come on. Bro, you gonna put some comments on the fuck, right, bro? I'm gonna whoop your ass, bro. Whoop your ass. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, come on,
Hey,
bro.
What the fuck now? Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, motherfucking ass. Yeah, yep. Where that other motherfucker at?
Crazy ass females, man. I tell you, dude. Yo, what the fuck you doing, man?
Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. I'm in love with you. When I say that, I'm not trolling. Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. I'm in love with you. When I say that, I'm not trolling. Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. Rolling, man, my shooters got the ass on polish. Ice, baby, ain't got no heart because you stole it. I'm in love with you. When I say that, I'm not trolling. Ain't have to do me like that. Ain't have to do me like that.
Mamacita, Puerto Rican, Caribbean. You want pop? That's alright. She want Molly. Mamacita, Puerto Rican, Caribbean. You want pop? That's alright. She want Molly and the what? Mamacita, Puerto Rican, Caribbean. She want pipe. That's alright. And the what?
Molly or Lucy, I'm choosing tonight. You love BBC and I'm giving a pipe. Rob, feel like Gene tonight. You grab on my
Hey man, I don't want to hear shit.
Dude, put that fucking gun down. You
Only
know what the
question
fuck
I
you
got for you is, do you work for the fucking FBI?
You fucking killed my boy.
Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
Dude, man, you don't know what you're doing, man. Put that fucking gun down,
Fuck
man.
no.
Don't point no gun at me.
Hey, do you work for the FBI?
Do I work for the... Dude, don't ask me no dumb man. I'm not answering that, man.
Hey, do you work for the feds or not?
I'm not finna answer that question, dude.
Answer my question.
Do I look like a fucking fed to you?
Yes, you do.
The fuck? Dude, I ain't no fucking fed, man.
Prove it.
Prove it. I get butt ass naked, right?
Nobody want to see that nasty ass shit.
What the fuck you calling me nasty for?
I'm just saying, what the fuck you doing that for? You on some gay shit.
I ain't gay. You calling me gay?
Yes, I am.
Dude, pull your dick out right now. I'll show you.
Fuck no, what the fuck you doing?
I don't know. I don't know what you doing.
What the fuck is you doing?
I don't know, man. But hey, look. You killed my boy, you might as well kill me too, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you fucked up now, bitch.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Got your ass. Got your ass, bitch ass nigga. Give me that change. Give me that motherfucking change. Give me that motherfucking change. Give me that money too. Give me that money. Give me that fucking money. Yeah, I look good in this motherfucker. Cash Money Records. I look good in this motherfucker. Yeah. Where the fuck my phone at? My phone. Oh, there you go. Call. Hello? I need your help. Come clean something up right now. Are you on the way? I bet. D my beats, bitch!
Think straight, I can't think straight, yeah. Think straight, I can't think straight, yeah. Think straight, I can't think straight, yeah. And I'm in my bag, let's get it. And we went from rags to riches. And I fuck with sassy bitches. You know I fuck with the classy bitches. You know I fuck with the nasty bitches, yeah.
That you can, because a lot of times you really don't see yourself going 100%.
And I know you're an artist yourself, so I mean, this is better fit for you in that sort of realm. You know, I really love this, but what does that actually look like?
But have you made any visuals to go with those recordings? Have you done anything that you could really have done with that time and made more out of it? Have you recorded the session? Hey, what's up? This Kid Houdini here. Pops?
Pops or Booch, however you want to call me. Man. So, what's our first topic that we're going to be talking about today?
Our first topic we are talking about is life of a serious artist. And what we're going to be diving into on our first point today is, what does it mean to be 100% in, 100% effort in your craft as an artist? And surprisingly, a lot of artists are having a hard time finding, like, what does it even mean? Like, how do you even show 100% when you think you are doing 100% to yourself? And someone that you brought up earlier in conversation was Russell Westbrook and how he gives 100% effort.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at it, just with him being an athlete playing basketball, there's one thing that you can't deny, you know, whether it's good or bad as far as him, you know, making a mistake, missing shots or whatever, but he doesn't cheat the game.
Right.
He gives you 100% effort all the time.
Right.
You know, you can look at other players and, you know, yeah, they're doing their part. You don't know if they're giving 100%, but, you know, you believe, I mean, they're in the NBA, that's what they're doing. But with Russell Westbrook, you can actually see him giving 100% effort. And I think that's something that, as far as artists, is something that you really need in this game. And I know with you being an artist, you know, and then, you know, me on the producer side and,
right.
you know, and everything. So why don't you talk to us a little bit about giving 100% effort on the artist side?
Yeah. As an artist, giving 100% in my eyes is almost get to the point where, like, you really don't want to do it. Like, you have that thing in you where you're like, I'm tired, I need to eat, I need to do this, and you're like, I can't go anymore. And you hit that point where you're like, but I have to, I need to. And when I first got to St. Louis and I was working with Josh Van Horby, shout out Josh. I was trying to really find myself into the artist world and really show, like, from Springfield, where do I belong? Where do I stand here? Like, where do I go? And Josh and I were creating a sound that, I'm really grateful for. And shout out Joey. And we were just really trying to go hard. But I remember times, like, every night after work, getting off at 10, I would go over there and try to stay till 1 or 2. And I worked the next day. And I knew that I was going to go back to the studio the same day and put up in like 6-7 hours in there and to keep doing the same thing. And when working hard like that, it's one of those things where it's like you get to this motion and pattern, like you're like, I don't know, you just get that point where you're like, I need to be at a maximum level of production, creating, being in that environment to show that I really do stand where I stand.
Right, right. Yeah, I definitely feel you with that. I remember back when you were younger, and I was really pursuing after the music industry, and every weekend I was going out of town in order to record.
We usually say we're lost, but never say we want to be found. Disguises are a way of protecting ourselves. What if that's the real me? What if isolation creates the best creation? More notoriety, deeper sobriety. My greatest light was in the dark. My greatest darkness was from the light. When will the sun touch the horizon and the moon touch the sea? Who is Floyd? What is Floyd? Just what side are you gonna see?
So as a producer, I think the thing that I noticed was definitely being here in town, doing all the mix downs and everything. It was tedious work, but I was committed to that every day. So every day after work and everything, that's what I was doing. That was like the fun part about it, but you wanted to make it so bad. Right. You had those songs done. You want to make sure that it sounded good in the car, that it sounded good in the home stereo system. So you're doing all these checks and everything, but that was my version of a Russell Westbrook.
Right.
I was doing everything. So we did the recording, did the mixing, and then after that, we sent it off to get it mastered. So that was everything that I did. And I think as an artist and and also as a producer, you have to make sure that you involved in the entire project.
Right.
If you're just an artist, you just can't, sing and do your rhymes and all that. You sort of have to make sure that you're overseeing the whole project to make sure that you're getting the sound that you want to get out of this.
Right. And that's a great point, because a lot of times just paying your way to have someone else do it, you lose yourself in the project because you don't really know the direction of what your art is doing. And a lot of times it's easier to do it that way because a lot of us don't have the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's one, everybody makes music. Two, it's hard to find someone who's really going to do it for a reasonable price that you can afford while working a 9 to 5 or doing whatever you're doing to make ends meet. And you're trying to understand like what is going on. Like, how do I get this music here? How do I make this appointment? Or how do I make this studio time? So a lot of that comes down to really putting forth the effort of understanding what do you have to do to be along with the project. Because when you got to be along with the project, sometimes your 100% effort may be you being there for 2 days, having to sit out the third day because you got something personal going on, and making sure you get back involved with whatever you're doing on the mixing side, making sure you put your effort there.
Right.
So it's like, a lot of times it's not just put 100% in, just mass produce for recording. Sometimes it goes in, like you said, it's the mixing. Today we're mixing, and then I go back again. Today we're producing. That's the 100% effort. It's the, sometimes you got to put your different hand in different pots and different skills to produce, mix, and create your own art to push it further than what it has to be.
Right, right. Now, with you being an artist, I want to ask you, how did you go about it with creating your projects, you know, especially the ones that you've done with Josh and everything?
Well, those projects are really like an adventure, like a trip. It's like an investigation. All those type of things are just like more inspiring of where are we going next?
Right.
What's the next level? And I asked that myself that every year, every time, every situation. I always say, what's the next level? How can I progress myself as a person, as an artist? So Josh and I come together. We really try to make music that is really progressing ourselves to the next level. Trying to be like, what can we do? Like, for example, we went to Tampa just to go to the studio to really experience a different life, a different vision, to travel. And we made Tampa 10, which is a straight 10 songs made in 2 hours of all freestyles, just to be able to put together something because we were in the moment. Floyd is a combination of time where, like, you know, I took a long break of just like, you know, all impure things, like, you know, just smoking, you know, listen to certain music, just eating a certain type of way. And it was a period of time where it was just like, my mind was just clear. And it's open for like growth. And we went through a lot of period of time where it was just like, you know, you got to come here almost every other night. This is the prime opportunity where inspiration is coming from. So it's like you got to put in those times, even when you're tired, even though you don't want to be there, where you really think like, we really only got a month or 2 months of time because we're going to be busy in these next 2 months because that's how life happens. So it's like we got to maximize every moment that we can whenever you can.
Right.
So that's why I said, like, it's those times when you're hungry, when you need to eat, when you need to sleep, where you're like, man, I need to do this, but you don't understand. You have to put in those moments where you're almost like, I'm almost determined to sleep here because I need to put in this moment at this time because there's no other moment of time I can get back. So that's what you got to do sometimes, and that's what I understand.
You know, one thing that I really loved was when we went up to Chicago. We went to go see Kato on the track. Shout out Kato. And basically he was doing like, was it sound advice?
Yeah.
Had a whole bunch of artists and everything meet up at the a studio there up in Chicago.
Right.
Everybody got their little chance in order to like go over their project and everything. He sort of just listened and gave you little feedback and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought that was cool because what that showed me was you were willing to spend this money. We traveled all the way up to Chicago, meeting all these new people. And then just what you're just speaking on with you going all the way down to Tampa and everything. This is what the producer, Josh, that you met all the way up in Chicago, who happened to come all the way from St. Louis.
Right.
You know, so I think it takes stuff like that for people to want to go out wherever it takes, you know, no matter how far you go into that city in order to be around the music scene, in order to be around those people that can help you get to the next level.
Right.